evening, NWS Revolution members and viewers. This is your NWS head of town of relations, Michael Cole. And today I got my very special guest with me, your NWS Board of Directors Chairman and hardcore champion, Mischief Mikey Mueller. And oh boy, do me and Michael Cole got a show to reveal for you today, despite what happened to me at the hands of Lawson, Noah Higgins, and my brother Jayden Miller. It was a good show. Okay, take it away, Michael Cole. Thank you, Mischief Mikey Miller. Thursday's show was hailing from the PHX Arena in Phoenix, Arizona, and the commentators for the show were Joe Golly and Dan Lambert. And I did fill in for Dan Lambert when he had a backstage bar with Mischief Mikey Miller. Okay. In the office of NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO, NWS World Heavyweight Champion Scott Gale, and NWS Board of Directors Chairman and NWS Hardcore Champion Mischief Mikey Miller, welcome the fans to the PHX Arena in Phoenix, Arizona, as they show a variety of foods such as hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, bratwurst, barbecue chicken, steak, barbecue pork ribs, french fries, pizza, soda, beer, milk, coffee, lemonade, Kool-Aid, and desserts such as cake, pies, ice cream, cookies, and all kinds of desserts. As they talk about the meaning of Independence Day and fireworks and 4th of July celebrations. I, NWS head of Town Relations, Michael Cole, come in with food, drinks, snacks, and desserts as I break down the match card and provide an update on Johnny Da Vinci, saying that Johnny Da Vinci has suffered an injury and had successful surgery, but will be out of action for 3 months. Scott Gale confirms that his feud with Johnny Da Vinci is officially over, and his rematch for the NWS title has been denied, making his rematch clause null and void. And I don't blame him because Johnny Da Vinci lost the best of 7 series to Scott Gale, Scooter St. Will. So Johnny Da Vinci does not need to have any more title shots against Scott Gale. He needs to move on. The feud is officially over. There is no more matches that's needed between the two of them. And it was great seeing Scott Gale and you, Mr. Mikey Miller, talk about the meaning of the 4th of July and what it's all about. Yes, it was. But I don't think Scott Gale is my adopted father is being very fair. He's being unfair. Yes, the feud is over, but come on. Johnny Da Vinci does have, my uncle, Johnny Da Vinci, does have a right to revoke his rematch clause. I mean, come on. But, oh well. Wow. Yeah. Wow, then. NWS COO and Undisputed Heavyweight Champion Cody Mercer and NWS Assistant General Manager Paul Heyman come out to address the NWS universe. Mercer says he is having a good 4th of July weekend, but he is not going to wish the stupid pathetic fans a happy 4th because they are nothing but parasites who love to boo him and disrespect him and support his enemies like Cody Rhodes and Ron Killings, who are very beneath them. Mercer says he will destroy Ron Killings tonight and crush his dreams of getting a shot at the NWS Undisputed Championship. Mercer says he will show Killings no mercy tonight when he defeats him. Psycho Mercer gets on the mic and shouts to fans and explains his reasons for turning heel and joining the Don Callis family and Elite Blood Warriors. Because Mercer made him an offer he couldn't refuse and vows to make Cody Rhodes' life a living hell and make the Don Callis family Elite Blood Warriors strong and menacing as he hands the mic to Paul Heyman, who berates the fans, accusing them of supporting abduction and kidnapping and threats. Heyman says what Jayden Miller, Lawson, and Noah Higgins did to general manager Don Callis is wrong and against the law, and he demands charges are pressed against him for attacking an NWS official, but he will let Mischief Mikey Miller deal with them when he takes them to court as Heyman drops the mic as he and the Mercers make their exit. And, well, I mean, Cody Mercer did indeed cut a good promo. I will agree with that. But the thing, Mikey did end up confronting Jayden Miller, Jay Lawson, Noah Higgins, but we all know how that turned out, which we'll get to later. And I want to read that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tom Callis is still being held hostage by Jayden Miller, Jay Lawson, Noah Higgins, but oh well, I can't do anything about it. Let's get to the match. Our match was shown on the NWS Revolution YouTube channel. The first match, Psycho Mercer defeated Cruz del Toro. Great match. What do you think, Michael? Go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, it was a great match. I mean, it's good to see Psycho Mercer back, but I am very disappointed with him. And the NWS Tag Team Championship Steel Cage Texas Tornado match. Michael Scar's Mine and Rob McGovern defeated the Usos. This was a great Steel Cage match. I really enjoyed it. And then there was a 4th of July celebration shown outside at a barbecue. And then was the NWS United States Champion Jay Lawson with Noah Higgins in this corner defeated Dexter Loomis. More 4th of July parties are shown backstage. Mikey? Yes, it was a great. Yes, I really enjoyed the tag team steel cage tornado match. Michael Scars Minor and Rob McGovern are doing wonders for the title. Yes, Jay Lawson defeated the Dexter Loomis in a great match. Noah Higgins defeated Dominic Mysterio in the Underground match. The match was decent, but Noah Higgins has really impressed me. Then the 4th of July parade is shown. It was a great parade. Then match number 5, Vinny Joe defeated Damian Priest in a really good match. More Independence Day celebration backstage and outside. Take it away, Michael Cole. There's great matches, and then tables match. Jayden Miller with Scott Gale, also known as Scooter St. Roda, in his corner defeated General Manager Don Callis in a tables match. I mean, well, I couldn't have happened to a better person. I love seeing Don Callis get his ass kicked. He deserved every bit of it. Don Callis is the general manager. I mean, my brother Jayden Miller had no business challenging Don Callis to a tables match. He was forced to agree because Don Callis wouldn't agree. Jayden Miller forced him to agree. And Scott Gale allowed it. Scott Gale, my adopted father, allowed this to happen. And then I'll read my match. Next, backstage what? NWS Hardcore Championship. NWS Board of Directors Chairman Mischief Mikey Miller defeated color commentator Dan Lambert. This was a great back and forth backstage war. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully Dan Lambert stops coming after me and just goes back to doing color commentary. And hopefully Joe Gowdy stops coming after me as well, but they won't. Now I know you want to read this, Michael Cole. Go ahead. Okay, and then yes, it was a great backstage war between you, Mischief Mikey Miller, and color commentator Dan Lambert. Dan Lambert showed some great fighting skills, as did you. You instilled the NWS Hardcore Champion Mischief Mikey Miller. And after this war, Mischief Mikey Miller comes down to the ring and calls out Jay Lawson, Noah Higgins, and his brother Jayden Miller as he demands they release Don Callis. Jay, Noah, and Jayden come down with a tied up and gagged Don Callis. Jayden gets on the mic and says, no, they will not release Don Callis until further notice, and meaning until they decide to release him. So Don Callis is still going to be held hostage. And then Jay and Noah get on the mic and Jayden is on the mic, says Jay and Noah will continue to torture Don Callis as Jay and Noah get on the mic and say they will win the court case and embarrass Mikey even more, and make his life a living hell. Mikey then slaps Jay, Noah, and Jayden. Jayden says, Mikey, you just made a big mistake. as they attack him, drop him the finishers, and dump food and drinks all over Mikey as they soak him down with a fire hose, and the fans cheer on, along with the commentators. Jay, Noah, and Jayden then set up fireworks towards Mikey as they go off, and Mikey gets full of black powder, but is not harmed. Jay, Noah, and Jayden make their exit, carrying a tied-up Don Callis backstage. Mischief Mikey Miller then throws a fit and leaves the ring. How did that feel, Mikey? How did it feel to get attacked by your brother Jayden Miller, your former friends Jay Lawson, Noah Higgins, when they dropped you the finishers, and then they dumped food and drinks out over you and set up fireworks near you, getting you full of not just food, but black powder. How did that feel, Mikey? Come on, I want to know, because I loved every single minute of this. You always got to be the broadcast journalist, don't you, Michael Cole? Well, let me tell you something. I hated it. That was assault and battery. I am once again pressing charges against my brother Jayden Miller, against my former friends Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins. They attacked me. That's what they did. They attacked me. They know I have a restraining order against them. Looks like I'm going to have to upgrade that restraining order from 50 feet to 100 feet. They cannot put their hands on me. What? They almost killed me. Hell, I could have been killed with those fireworks. What would my brother Jayden Miller and my former friends Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins thinking? How dare they do that to me? How dare they embarrass me? Well, I am definitely again pressing charges, and when I take them to court, I will win the court case. I'm seriously thinking of having my brother Jayden Miller, Jay Lawson, and Noah Higgins arrested for assault and battery and dumping food over me. Food is there to eat. Drinks are there to drink, not to dump on a person, okay? And fireworks are supposed to go off for a 4th of July celebration. That's what they're for. Anyway, I will be making a video about this either tomorrow or sometime this week. Oh, man. Do you know I had to be sanitized? I smelled like food and drinks, and I smelled like black smoke. You know, Jayden Miller, Jay Lawson, and Noah Higgins need to be taught a lesson, and I will deal with them once again. Now let's go. Now let's read the co-main event. Co-main event title match. No holds barred. Co-main event non-title match. No holds barred. Juan Killings defeated NWS CEO Cody Mercer with assistant general manager Paul Heyman in his corner to become the number one contender for Mercer's NWS Undisputed Championship. So the next pay-per-view, Beach Bash, it will be Cody Mercer defending his NWS Undisputed Championship in a co-main event against Juan Killings. And then the 4th of July is continuing outside. And it's the main event. Now, Michael Cole, take it away. Yes, indeed. Juan Killings did defeat Cody Mercer in a non-title, no-holds-barred match to become the number one contender for Cody Mercer's undisputed NWS Heavyweight Championship. So it'll be Cody Mercer defending his title against Juan Killings at Summer Bash for his NWS Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. And then it was the main event. Man, NWSRevolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Casey Gale, also known as Scooter St. William, with Jayden Miller in this corner, defeated Seth Rollins with assistant general manager Paul Heyman in this corner. And then this was a really good match. Winner and still NWS World Heavyweight Champion Scooter St. William via pinfall with RKO. And then after the match, the show ends with fireworks going off and the fans having a great time as Scooter wishes everybody a very happy 4th of July. And then you're down there, Mikey Miller, you're coming there saying, and you're like over, and then you're celebrating the 4th of July, Mikey, despite what happened to you. But despite what happened to you, but yeah, Scooter St. William and Jayden Miller are celebrating the 4th of July with Noah Higgins and Jay Lawson and the NWS Watch them to end up, and with me, Michael Cole, with Joe Gotti and Dan Lambert, and the NWS fans, as you're shown in Scooter's office, wiping off all the food, as you're shown in Scooter St. Williams' office, there's wiping off all the food off of you. But man, you got hosed down. You could have easily come out and celebrate the 4th of July, Mikey, but you didn't because you did not like what Jayden Miller, Noah Higgins, and Jay Lawson did to you. Well, that's what happens, Mikey. That's what happens. They don't take. I mean, Don Callis is still kidnapped, and we don't know when Jayden Miller, Jay Lawson, and Noah Higgins are going to release Don Callis. We don't. Only time will tell. But apparently they're going to be torturing him, and it's going to be shown on Revolution Impact. I wonder what they're going to do to Don Callis. But in my opinion, Don Callis got exactly what he deserved, and Jayden Miller, Jay Lawson, Noah Higgins did say they're coming up to Assistant General Manager Paul Heyman next. So Paul Heyman, you better be on the lookout because Jayden Miller, Noah Higgins, and Jay Lawson are coming for you next after they're done torturing Don Callis. But I'm gonna say this: I talked to Noah Higgins, Jay Lawson, and Jayden Miller earlier today, and they said they don't plan to release Don Callis until further notice. But anyway, it was a great way, and I would rate this show 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up in a solid 10 out of 10. What about you, Mikey? Yes, it was a great show. I would rate this 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up in a solid 10 out of 10. And next week, me, Joe Gotti, and Dan Lambert are going to give you a Revolution Impact review. Yes, I would have had a great time celebrating the 4th of July parade and barbecue and celebration and fireworks. But after what my brother Jayden Miller and Jay Law and my former friends Jay Lawson and Noah Higgins did to me, I couldn't celebrate. I was covered in food. I was covered in black powder. Do you know I had to? Do you know how many showers I had to take? Do you know I had to go get sanitized? I had to get my face fumigated. Did because of what happened to me? Because I wanted to get the smell off of me. They ruined my good clothes. They ruined my good 4th of July T-shirt and 4th of July shorts. They ruined my good T-shirt and my good 4th of July jeans. They ruined it. Oh, am I gonna get my? Oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on Jayden Miller, Jay Lawson, and Noah Higgins. Oh, I will. I will get paid back, and then you have my word on the microphone. Anyway, this is a great show. Next week, once again, me, Joe Gotti, and Dan Lambert are gonna give you a Revolution Impact review. You all have a good night, and thank you for watching. Oh, quit being a baby. Be Mischief Mikey. You're Mischief Mikey Miller. You're Papa. You were formerly in Darman Studios. But you know what? Oh well, it couldn't have happened to a better person. So anyway, thank you for watching, Gene, and you all have a good night. And as Mr. Mikey has said, next week, Joe Gowney, Dan Lambert, and Mr. Mikey Miller are going to give you the NWS Revolution Impact Review. Thank you for watching. You all have a good day. This is Michael Cole and Mr. Mikey Miller signing off. Have a good week, everybody.